Hello everybody, E15 here. Welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today, I have done some work. Most importantly, I got this goals board done. So, yeah, I can keep track of that. And the farm's come along pretty nicely. And the chicken farm is pretty much finished. Yeah, it's relatively small and very much filled with chickens. And at the bottom of the chicken farm is a hopper, which is what the main part of the farm is, So, it doesn't seem to be working though. That's the problem. Oh no. Stay inside there. There we go. Now we can see what's going on inside the farm. So, that's good. Yeah. And, yeah, now it's time for us to get started with today's task, which is on the board over here. So, let me see what I'm gonna do. A rubber farm, that's pretty great. A rubber farm will allow us to move on to the next thing, which will probably be our first machines. So, what exactly is a rubber farm? Well, this isn't a vanilla farm. This farm is a farm that involves these trees over here, and I was cutting down some trees, and while I was cutting down some trees, I thought about this tree, which is a very nice tree, and if you look at it, eventually you will find a yellow part of the tree. Of course, we just got a lag spike. Let's see if we can find the yellow part of the tree. If not, then we can just cut the tree down, and then take the tree for ourselves and plant another one, which is just what we're gonna do. Of course, we have several other trees over there. They come in little patches, you could say, and these come with the mod of Industrial Craft, which is pretty nice. It allows you to do basic things, but not as advanced as Mechanism. It's very, very minor compared to it, unless you really get into some of the features. Which some of the features of Mechanism include being able to build energy sources. Yes, very powerful ones in fact, and I will not spoil anything of that nature until we get into a future episode when we actually build that. Now before we get started, I just want to throw some stuff in the wood mill. There we go. Because as you all know, I'm still working on the base. And also, our villager friends have some trades for us that we can do. And all we need is a bit of paper. And then there we go. We just need like... Oh my god, I hit this door. We just need a ton more. A lot more paper. So if we go down here, we can look at our villagers. And I've actually, hopefully got the farm to work. We just need to give them some more things, because this is a very intense process. Of course, it doesn't usually work when I do it, so, yeah. Alright, so the first thing we can do to get that to run better is to just make some bread for them. I wish I had some way to farm this better, but we'll figure that out later on in the series. Yeah, I guess now it's the just time to talk about something. I guess I will talk about some of the farms we can make. Village farms, iron farms. A blaze farm is definitely necessary for us to do, and we definitely need to automate the bread farm and the chicken farm even more, because as you all saw, the chicken farm isn't very efficient, and the bread farm doesn't even, it's like just not automatic, so it's just really terrible. And this farm right here, we need to make that work better, because I haven't harvested that in like a long time. Oh, and then we need to fix this place, this big hole. I need to see if I can find a way back into the other place. It's really easy. I'll just like cut a hole. There we go. And we're inside. So now what we can do is just give the villagers some bread, and hopefully they will do as I command to them. Just gotta leave them be for a while. Alright. Anyway, now it's time to get back to what we were gonna do in this episode. We're gonna go cut down some trees to start off, which is a very typical thing for me to do. So we need to cut down these trees, and then we need to bone meal them, or just like wait for them to grow, which is what we're gonna do. Or we can work on making it an automatic tree farm, which is, well, in this case we're not actually farming the logs, so it's not gonna be very intense, but it will be quite interesting indeed how I'm going to do this. I am not sure how to automate this because these trees would be the most annoying thing to do. But I will take on the task of doing that in this episode and maybe the next episode or off camera. Spider is going to get destroyed. Alright, we just gotta cut down this tree. There we go. This tree. There we go. And the next tree over there. There we go. Now we might have just cut down a few of the, as you can see, we actually got some of the sticky resin, which is what we need. You can get sticky resin by making a fancy little tool, and you can make this little tool into an electric tool, which is better, because you don't have to keep making these. However, I'm not ready to do that yet, so we will go ahead and just use one of these. And he's about to get destroyed by a level 100 flamethrower. Alright, there we go. Now we can just cut this tree down, because we got more than what we need, so... Now you may be asking, why is sticky resin so important that we have to cut down 1,000,000 trees to eventually create a farm? Well, sticky resin is used in the production of rubber, which is a very nice material. Rubber coats the wires and keeps you from getting electrocuted. So, yeah, very fun stuff indeed. It also allows us to create other fun things, such as... Actually, I don't know what it makes. Let's go ahead and check that out. Rubber. Oh, we make a dinghy. Some rubber boots. Some rubber sheets, and pretty much that's it. Wait, what does rubber make, though? Oh, it makes hazmat suits. It makes this thing, a weeding trowel. Some insulated wires. Some more insulated wires. Some of these things. So yeah, this rubber is very important. Because, as you just saw, it can make the weeding trowel, which is very useful, I'm sure. I'm sure it has some unique purpose that I don't know yet. Now these things actually have a very interesting texture compared to a normal tree. These things are actually 3-dimensional, and where's this guy at? He's about to get destroyed by a level 400 flamethrower. No? Alright, he doesn't want some, so let's go ahead and, Oh, look at this, we found some copper. Well, I know what the next episode's gonna be. We're gonna make a copper farm. Yes, and I know what I'm gonna do in that episode with the copper farm. Now I'm gonna have to do a lot of work off camera to actually pull this off, but I will be able to build a quarry in the next episode, which is how we are going to farm all of this copper that we just found. No, copper isn't really that useful, but it really is just fun to have a ton of resources, so that is why we are going to farm copper. And it really isn't copper farming necessarily, it's just drawing the landscape, so yeah, that's what I'm excited for. Alright, let's go ahead and begin building the farm. So, to begin, we just need to build some trees, or plant some trees. I think 2 spaces works, but now we just need to wait. Now, you should save any logs you have. Don't just throw them away, even though you can't use them for anything. you can eventually turn them into rubber too. Or if you're in my case, then you could probably turn them into jungle wood planks, maybe sawdust. I honestly don't know if it does give you rubber if you do it this way, but if you have mechanism and you have progressed as far as I have in the series, then, well, you can pretty much just take all this stuff out of here. Let's just see if it works. This thing is very slow. I actually haven't realized that, because I don't stand next to it and watch it do its work. Oh, and look, it gives you acacia wood, and I might have just mispronounced that, but it also gives you some rubber too, so very nice. Anyway, it's time to purify this iron ore. Yeah, I haven't done much mining off camera, only like the first 5 episodes were dedicated to mining, so I need to do that eventually. I guess we got this all started. I guess we'll have to do the next 3 episodes of this. Or maybe I can just upload a really long video. Because I don't do any cuts, so... 15. Oh, it only gives you like 1? Wait. It gives you 3, so it gives you half of what you want, but it also gives you this pure rubber. It doesn't give you this sticky resin, so this is actually very useful. It may not be as efficient as if you threw it into an extractimatron, so yeah, we're not going to do that to all of the rubber we find. So in our future episode, how we're going to farm this? Well, I actually am a veteran of building slime block flying machines, so we are going to find ourselves a slime island at some point in time, and use that to build a slime farm and cut these things down. I've actually built so many flying machines that at this point, I think I'm ready to take this challenge on of actually farming this. Oh, how do I... Oh, I forgot my... Oh no. This is a big problem. I need to go get that very quickly. Yeah. Actually, I'm surprised with how well this place is turning out as well. I thought this was going to turn out to be like a pretty terrible place. Oh yes. Another thing we gotta do. We gotta check in here. And it doesn't seem to be working. I need to do more research, so... Yeah. I actually got one to work once, but in this case it's not really gonna work for me. Because I don't really know what I'm doing. Let's go ahead and, I just opened and exited out of this chest. Alright, so we got clay, that's useful. What was I looking for? Oh, yes, this chest. Here, there we go. And then it's time to jump out the window. There we go. Alright, so here we go. Time to... There we go, till the soil. Now, this episode's been pretty boring for me. Just doing the basic thing, you know. I should have done something a bit different that's, like, more entertaining to the viewer. So... Actually, this might be pretty entertaining, so hopefully you all are enjoying this quality gameplay. That tree's kind of in the way. I don't like it, because I cut down all the trees in this area, but there's just that one right there. Alright, let's see. So we got this stuff. Alright, then I don't have anything else to do in this episode, so I guess this will be the end of the episode, so, I guess, hold on. I forgot how I ended my last episode. Let's see, let me think of something, just say, oh yes. Before we end the episode, make sure you all hit the big red button underneath this video, so that way you help the channel grow. And, I mean, I don't really care if it, like, gets big, like a big channel, but, like, to be honest, it doesn't really matter. So, yeah, just, like, if you do click the red button, it's very nice. Very good indeed, so before I end this episode, make sure to hit the red button. And, maybe the thumbs up too. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.